This is the story about a guy who almost gave up but persevered.
It was 2 years. Nothing was happening. You can even ask Tabang. Like, I was like, hey, boy, this thing is getting tiring now, Because so much work goes into the final product. So before I recorded with Spoo, I was like, even thinking like, if nothing happens this month when it comes to this podcasting thing, I need to reevaluate, sit down and see, okay, cool. Am I going back home to the farm?
A guy who, like the rest of us, started off with minimal views.
And a round of applause, we reached our target because the last episode we wanted at least 150.
Are we in salesman now? Are we working with targets here?
We got 179. Round of applause.
Here we go. We do. It's not about fit. It's not about fit. 1.6 million a week.
Now building a network of shows, has a plethora of talent backing him, and now the first South African podcaster to reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they and them.
Yes, Nani.
It is official. Podcast and Chill has reached 1 million subscribers.
A trend-setting, controversial figure at times.
Yep.
True. We subscribe to this. We like this. We want it. And those are the people that we talk to.
This is the story of MacG, the creator of Podcast and Chill Network.
Shout out to Podcast and Chill. Shout out to MacG and his entire team.
Did he get lucky? Was he born for this? Let's see what lessons we can take away from his journey. But before we do that, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Instead, let's take it back to the beginning. Load the clip, bro. All right, bro, let's.
This is MacG. You can catch me weekdays 12 to 3 p.m. on the hot station in GB 99.2 Wi-Fi.
Not that one, Leslie. Oh, you mean this one?
It is time to put on your dancing shoes. It is time to put on your dancing underwear because it's about to go down.
My nigga.
So tell your friends to tell their friends your girlfriend's favorite DJ is officially in the building.
Nah. Nah. Go to sleep, bro. Let me take it from here. Okay, bro, one more before I go. Then I promise you I'll go sleep, yeah?
Hey, what's happening, Joburg? My name is MacG, the radio blesser. Every time I switch on that mic, I bless the air.
You know what? Never mind. After all, the title of the video is about MacG's YouTube journey.
Guess what, my nigga? Guess what, my nigga? Listen to this, my nigga.
So let's get back to that. On the 30th of October 2011, MacG joined YouTube, with his first upload being an almost 9-minute song titled MacG Trip to Venda. And it still slaps even though it was uploaded 9 years ago. He then took a 3-year break from uploading and would post one music video and 2 songs before the year 2018, where he would post his first podcast episode with Lynn and the first ghost lady.
But anyway, so listen, it's our first podcast.
Of course, it's important to state that during this build-up, he would be fired from YFM and 947. Being fired is what actually led him to taking YouTube seriously.
I was very depressed,
So what did you do? Look at me interviewing now. What did you do during that depression that you thought would make you feel better?
I was drinking a lot and I was banging a lot of girls.
But you know what they say in life, Sol? When one door closes, another open.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
At first, they were still unclear as to the name of this new podcast.
We couldn't come up with a name. What name are we going with, guys?
I think we should let people come up with a name first because we don't have one right now.
We do have a couple, actually.
I don't like them.
But they did settle on Podcast and Chill with MacG.
So we left our houses to come and chill with you.
Sponsorship break. This video is proudly sponsored by 𝐌𝐿𝐼. They're an environmental health service business that is centered in Johannesburg, but they do service businesses and residents all around the country. They specialize in health and safety services, food safety services, waste management services, pest control services in private residence, commercial buildings and businesses as well as environmental management services. You can reach them on their website, www.itstartswithyou.co.za. Thank you, 𝐌𝐿𝐼, for sponsoring this video. Now back to the journey.
And what a minute, ladies and gentlemen, we are back like we never left. Podcast and Chill, episode 218. Is it 18?
Yeah, 218.
Yeah.
It's like it's running now, hey?
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
Sakichi.
Soul is here, Ghost Lady is here, I'm here, the pool is here, you are here, which is why we love you, and yeah, man.
MacG's ability to make guests comfortable enough to freely tell their stories is truly a gift.
What do you want?
What's going on, guys?
What does this moment want? Hey, man.
Moment. Oh, moment. So say, my man. Oh, so say, my man. We've got trauma here, my man.
I'm like, hey, Tuso's aura.
This guy.
It makes the conversation flow. It allows him to explore different topics, especially lately, where he has invited guests to discuss politics, religion, spirituality, forex, and gossip. The guests are not only local, but international as well. This is also the reason Podcast and Chill is regularly one of the top 5 most streamed podcasts in South Africa.
Flabber. Grab the bull by the horns, stakeholder. Come on. You hear it, Mukwebo. Yes. Shake 𝐌𝐿𝐼. Grab the bull by the horns. Stakeholder. Holder. What's Slicker saying at that time? Slick.
Slicker say?
I couldn't afford to pay the bill because bengihluphe kiyo.
MacG is relatable and has been pushing his talents alongside his YouTube journey. That includes music, creating multiple streams of income.
Yeah, because you're creative. Because you're creative. You start things. You're an entrepreneur. Like, a proper entrepreneur.
Okay, not an entrepreneur. I'm a creative, but not an entrepreneur.
Well, you're making money from this. I mean, come on. You're the richest podcast. You're the richest podcaster in the country, man. Come on.
You're a podcast entrepreneur.
You're the richest podcaster in the country, man, You started late and people have tried to do this before. Gareth Cliff, a lot of people have tried to do this podcasting thing before.
The more the channel grows, the more his financial status grows.
In life, you've got 3 things: time, wealth, and health.
Yes.
Did you see this thing? It's brilliant. And when you're young, you've got all the time in the world to play and adventure and things, but you have no wealth, and you probably have very good health as a kid. Then you get to 30s and 40s, and you've got no time. You're working, like you guys, you're working your asses off.
Of course.
Building businesses, and your health's probably good, and you've made a lot of wealth, but you've got no time, You've got wealth, your health is probably good, but you've got no time. You're just going business, work hard, and don't see your family. Then you get a bit madala, a bit older, and you've got time comes back. You've got a lot of time in your hands. You've got a lot of wealth, but your health starts to go. So how do you coordinate all those 3 things?
Jeez.
And everyone says the purpose of life is to be happy. I disagree with that, because you can't be happy all the time. You can't, can you?
At the moment, MacG has content released each day of the week for the chillers, so he has captured us.
Monday, it's us.
Yes.
Monday, 3 p.m. is us.
Yes.
Tuesday, 3 p.m. it's Denewa now.
Yes.
And then 6 p.m. is Onside, the soccer podcast.
Okay.
Shout out to them, man. They had Josta Jaja last week, man. Shout out to them.
Josta, shout out.
And then Wednesday, popcorn and cheese. It's a robbery, not tie your shoes.
What in Georgia?
And then Thursday, it's us again,
Okay.
3 p.m. And then,
MacG's diverse and incredibly talented team is another reason why he's winning.
I like to work with people that are good.
That are good at that. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's why we work with 𝐌𝐿𝐼𝐜. They're very good at what they do.
Yeah.
You know?
So Penduga's intelligence, smart wits, puns, and comedic touch. The Ghost Lady, adding a dynamic woman's touch and being the longest lasting team member on Podcast and Chill. And of course, the committed production team. There are so many of them. I think they deserve just a minute or two for us to actually name them through MacG himself.
But I gotta make some special mentions because there's so many people who've been a part of the podcast that if I forget your name, I'm sorry, man. But there's so many people.
Yeah, but the other ghost ladies, are they there? Because I was asking. Okay, great.
Yes.
Penny was once a ghost lady. She was a vibe.
Penny, yeah.
She loved Len, man. Hey, her and Len. It was like you and Dudu. They had a thing, you know.
Do.
So we had a guy called 𝐿𝐼𝐜 who's Len's best friend. He's a lawyer. It was the time where Tabang was still shooting. So Tabang was one man. And then we had Salsa. Remember Salsa? There was a chiller called Monday. He's now in Vietnam. He relocated. There was also Kanya. He handled our social media before Vet Checker. And then there was Turf, bro.
Oh, best now.
And then Sanele, we did a couple of shows with Sanele as well, our producer. In the beginning. There was Dinga, our sound guy, right?
Oh.
If you listen to the podcast, we've got an intro like on Spotify and iTunes, whatever.
Yeah.
Willie Lubisi did that.
Wow.
Sculptured music.
Guys, Willie Lewis is sculptured music, the house producer, yeah.
Then there was Coach Leo.
Hey, Coach Leo.
Like, you know, we've got an events team. We've got
Departments.
Yeah.
Coach
We used to record at Whoosh. Remember at Whoosh?
Yes.
We'd have our meetings at Whoosh.
Yes, Whoosh were the guys handling our their payment gateway.
Yeah.
And they were handling our payments on the website, right?
Yes.
When you buy merch or do whatever, buy grandeur, it'll go through Whoosh.
Yeah. But Ghost Lady as being the what is it called? Longest standing
member.
So I think you didn't mention I and them because people know them. I mean, it's recent.
Yeah, people know them. I mean,
I'm a fan of the boys, Meligans. Now turned down Black Studios. I'm a fan of the boys.
So yeah, like I said, if I forgot your name, I'm really sorry because so many people played a fundamental role.
Wow.
It's important to remember that even though MacG has worked on YouTube and achieved some milestones that some of us can only wish or imagine and hope for, there have been many failures along the way. One big failure is the breakdown in some relationships. Remember Aya and Mash?
So I think you didn't mention I and them because people know them. I mean, it's recent.
Yeah, people know them. I mean,
another failure is the shows that didn't make huge numbers, leading to those shows taking an indefinite break. Examples include Which One Is This One? City Girls with Tebogo Tobejane, After Chillers with DJ Jaws, Queer Way of Life with Bougie, Black Friday, The Chillers Club, The Hangout, Podcast and Ride, On the Table. Of course, it is important to point out that it's actually difficult to categorize some of these as failures, as the reasons for them stopping to shoot vary from busy schedules to no availability to low ROIs, return on investments, to maybe a loss in passion. After all, podcasts require consistency.
And the things about podcasting, it's consistency.
What's awesome, however, is that in MacG's eyes, a failure is a delayed win. That's why he never gives up.
come on, mom, like, Emma!
Yeah, congratulations to the chillers. Still love you, bro. Les. Peace. So what's next for MacG? Well, the truth is I don't know. Yet, I do have a couple of guesses in terms of what's coming in his near future. The first thing is that come month end July, we are going to celebrate this milestone of 1 million subscribers. I have my front row seat. I will be blogging and vlogging the entire time. So hopefully an episode on this channel will also come out with regards to that celebration. Number two, let us all become paying members so that we contribute a positive way forward to the growth of MacG, Podcast and Chill, and the entire network. Number three, let us keep watching these shows that he's launching. Case in point being Dineo Ranaka's current new show that has 1 episode so far in the works. Number four, More sponsors are coming. More people are coming to support this movement, and we as chillers are gonna back it all the way. And number 5, don't forget to subscribe to this channel because it's a positive contribution, looking at things that are working, things that are forward going or forward moving, and things that motivate us to start on our own personal or business journeys via motivation, mentorship, growth, business talk, and knowledge sharing, all encompassing. I love you and appreciate you. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. It starts with you. Cheers, guys.